Welcome dear students. In the previous videos we have completed the explanation and some exercises of lesson 6, that is saving the sparrow. In this video we are going to have the remaining exercises. So let's have the next exercise of the lesson. Here on page number 63 we are having exercise B, that is write whether the highlighted words are phrases or clauses. As this exercise is also related to phrases and clauses, and phrases and clauses are already explained to you in the previous video. So here we are going to have a short revision of phrases and clauses before completing the exercise. Here, phrase. Phrase is a group of words that does not give complete information. It does not have a subject or a predicate. While clause. A clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb. It is usually a part of a sentence. So, it is clear that a phrase does not have any subject and a predicate, while a clause is having a subject and a verb. This is the major difference between phrase and clause. I hope it is understood to you. Now let's have the exercise. In this exercise, we are having 5 sentences with highlighted text. Here we have to identify whether the highlighted text is a phrase or a clause. The first sentence is already done for you. That is, Prem, who is a doctor, enjoys listening to music in his free time. In this sentence, who is a doctor and in his free time, these are highlighted text. Between these texts, who is a doctor is a clause because it has a subject and a verb, while in his free time is a phrase as it doesn't have any subject and a verb. The rest sentences are to be done. So let's have the second one. That is, one rainy morning in October, I stepped out into the rain. In this sentence, one rainy morning and I stepped out in the rain. These are highlighted text. Between these highlighted text, one rainy morning is a phrase because it doesn't have any subject or verb. While I stepped out into the rain, it is a clause as it is having a subject I and a verb stepped out. Now let's have the third one, that is wash your hands thoroughly before you sit down for a meal. In this sentence, wash your hands thoroughly and for a meal, these both are highlighted text. Between these highlighted text, wash your hands thoroughly is a clause in which you is a subject which is understood as it is an imperative sentence and wash is the verb. While for a meal, it is a phrase because it doesn't have any subject or a verb. Now let's have the fourth sentence. In a soft voice, the teacher explained the dangers of not using the zebra crossing. In this sentence, in a soft voice is highlighted text and it is a phrase because it doesn't have any subject or a verb. In this sentence, in a soft voice is a highlighted text. Now let's have the last one. After the storm ended, we went outside into the garden. In this sentence, after the storm ended and into the garden, these are highlighted text. Between these texts, after the storm ended, it is a clause because it is having a subject, that is the storm, and a verb, that is ended. While into the garden, it is a phrase because it doesn't have any subject or a verb. With this exercise is completed. Now let's move on the next exercise, that is words in use. In this exercise, we will learn about antonyms. What are antonyms? Let's see on the next slide. Antonyms. Antonyms are the words that mean the opposite of other words are called antonyms. Let's have the example. The first one is push, pull. As push and pull both are opposite in meaning of each other, so they are antonyms. Push is the antonym of pull. Similarly, pull is the antonym of push. In the same way, interior and exterior, these both are also antonyms of each other because they are opposite in meaning. Interior is the antonym of exterior and exterior is the antonym of interior. Similarly, blunt and sharp, they also give the opposite meaning of each other, so they both are antonyms of each other. Blunt is antonym of sharp and sharp is the antonym of blunt. I hope the antonyms are clear to you. Now let's have the exercise which is related to antonyms. Here the exercise A, that is respond to these questions or sentences as shown in the example. Choose words from the box which are the opposite of the highlighted words. In this exercise, we are having 5 sentences and each sentence is having a highlighted word and a blank space. So, first we will choose the correct opposite of the highlighted word from this box and then we will fill this blank to complete the sentence. Here, the first sentence is already done for you. That is, I thought they played very noisily. Didn't you? In this sentence, noisily is the highlighted word. So first, we will choose the correct opposite of this highlighted word, noisily. That is, quietly. Now, after filling the blank of the second sentence with this opposite of the highlighted word, the sentence will be, no, I thought they played quietly. Rest sentences are to be done. So let's have the second one. That is, he looked so able and confident. In this sentence, able is the highlighted word. So first, we will choose the opposite of this highlighted word from the box. So, the opposite of able will be helpless. And after filling the blank with the correct opposite, the sentence will be, no, he actually looked quite helpless. Now let's have the third sentence. We need to stand on a high chair to reach the shelf. That is quite safe, isn't it? In this sentence, safe is a highlighted word. So first we will choose the opposite of safe. That will be dangerous. And after filling the blank with the opposite word, the sentence will be, no, it is actually dangerous. Let's have the fourth sentence. Did you not think she was impatient when we asked her questions? In this sentence, the opposite of impatient will be patient. So, the opposite of impatient will be patient. And after writing the opposite in the blank, the sentence will be, no, I thought she was quite patient. Now let's have the next sentence. That is, he ordered us to help him. I did not like that. In this sentence, ordered is a highlighted word and the opposite of ordered will be pleaded. And after writing the correct opposite of ordered in the blank, the sentence will be, no, you are wrong. He pleaded with us to help him as much as we could. With this, the exercise is completed. Now let's have the next exercise. Here on page number 64, we are having the exercise B, which is related to synonyms. Now, what are the synonyms? Let's see first. Synonyms. The words that mean exactly or nearly the same as another words are called synonyms. Let's have the examples. The first example is beautiful. There are many words which are nearly the same in meaning of beautiful, like pretty, attractive, lovely. These all words are synonym of beautiful. Similarly, hardworking, industrious, determined, diligent. These all words gives nearly the same meaning of hardworking. So these words are synonyms of hardworking. So the words which give nearly the same meaning are called synonyms. Now let's have the exercise which is related to synonym. Here is the exercise B. The words you need to use in these sentences are all from the text. Use the hints and try to complete the words without looking at the text. Each blank stands for a missing letter. In this exercise, we are having 8 sentences along with the highlighted words in the bracket. And we need to write the synonyms of these highlighted words from the text only. Here in the first sentence, caught is the highlighted word and the synonym of caught is trapped. So the sentence will be, one day Hira Lal noticed that a sparrow was trapped on the power line. Now let's have the next one. In the second sentence, anxiously is the highlighted word and synonym of this highlighted word is desperately. So the sentence will be, the sparrow was desperately flapping its wings. Let's have the third one. In third sentence, begged is the highlighted word and the synonym of begged is pleaded. So after filling the blank, the sentence will be, Hira Lal pleaded with his parents to help save the sparrow. After that, in the fourth sentence, risky is the highlighted word and the synonym of risky is dangerous. So the sentence will be, but his mother said that it was too dangerous. Here in the fifth sentence, crying is the highlighted word and the synonym of crying is sobbing. So after filling the blank with sobbing, the sentence will be, Hira Lal was sobbing and his parents tried to comfort him. In the next sentence, save is the highlighted word and the synonym of save is rescue. So the sentence will be, in the middle of the night, some men came to rescue the sparrow. Now let's have the seventh one. In the seventh sentence, freed is the highlighted word and the synonym of freed will be loosened. So after filling the blank, the sentence will be, Ram Bharose loosened the bird's claw that was caught in the wire. Now it's time to have the last one. In the last sentence, gave is the highlighted word and the synonym of gave is handed. So the sentence will be, soon Ram Bharose handed the sparrow to Hira Lal. With this, the exercise is completed. Now let's have the next one. Here on page number 63 in spelling, we are going to learn about two suffix. Suffix is a letter or a group of letters which is added to the end of a word to form a new word. There are many suffixes, but here we will learn about only suffix tion and sion. Suffix tion and sion both are used to form abstract nouns. Let's have the examples. The example of suffix tion are creation, education, rotation, collection and election. Similarly, the examples of suffix sion are confusion, revision, admission, division and decision. Now let's have the exercise which is related to these suffix. The exercise is use SION or TION to change the verbs in brackets into nouns. Use them to complete these sentences. Here we are having 5 sentences and each sentence is having a verb like confuse, explain, decide, operate and invite. These all highlighted words are verbs. So first we will change these verbs into nouns by adding SION or TION, and then we will fill the blanks which are given in the sentences to complete them. Let's have the first sentence. The first sentence is having verb confuse, and after adding SION, the noun form of confuse is confusion. So the sentence will be, there seems to be some confusion about the correct procedure. No one knows what to do for sure. Here in the second sentence we are having verb explain, and after adding suffix it will become explanation. So the sentence is, Vinu had not finished his science project. His teacher demanded an explanation from him. After that, in the third one, we are having decide verb, and after adding suffix, it will become decision. So the sentence is, the team made a decision after considering all their options. Here in the fourth one, we are having the verb operate, and after adding suffix, it will become operation. So the sentence is, the rescue operation took a long time. Now let's have the last one. In the last sentence, we are having invite verb, and after adding suffix, it will become invitation. So the sentence is, I have received an invitation to the dance program next week. With this, all the exercises are completed. Now it's time to give you a homework. So your homework is to complete the exercises in your book. Now it's time to give the end to this video. I will be present in the next video with the new lesson. Till then, love all the creatures, as the love for all living creatures is the most noble attribute of man. Thank you.